Can you tell us what the classic challenges are in leadership when it comes to entrepreneurs?
That is a really intriguing question. I think if you look at entrepreneurs, founders of organizations, one thing that they bring to that endeavor is that they very personally care about what they're doing. They have a huge attachment to the organization, the products, the stuff that they do basically, which is great because it's driving the business. But one key challenge is then if you're getting kind of bigger, that's actually what you would like to do, kind of grow, get stronger, more visible, then you actually come to your own capacity limits, and which is kind of around expertise, but even more so around leadership. So what we see is often that obviously you're kind of a sole decider in many ways, and you decide most things and you engage people and you set direction. But over time, because your business becomes bigger, the key challenge is how do I manage that I'm not involved in everything all the time. That's where we see kind of a key hurdle, and that actually goes both ways. In a way that we find that entrepreneurs, at times, not everyone, we need to look at that kind of carefully, but not everyone, but some struggle to kind of give away authority to people that they work with. Which is a classic problem. At the same time, if you work long enough for an entrepreneur, you actually also don't ask for more authority. So you've learned in a way that they decide, and why would I step up? So you have a kind of two-directional challenge there that you need to break in the first place. So that's one key challenge that I think. And connected to that is that you need to work as well around flexibility around your leadership behavior. So in a way, what has been tried and tested might, in particular in growth situations, not work. So it's not only the idea that you need to give up authority, you need to step outside and understand that the success pattern that you had maybe doesn't work, and you need to reflect on that, and am I willing to do that? I think that's kind of a piece to consider. And thirdly, I work with a number of small companies and their owners and founders, and one is actually a local company called Ella's Kitchen, which is a very successful organic baby food organization. We did a case study with them, and the founder, wife and husband, but the then CEO Paul Lindley, what was visible was that he was actually kind of overcasting the entire business in terms of his own talent, drive, decision making. And so thirdly, as a third challenge, actually might not have provided as many opportunities to develop others, and people have not taken it up. So you're kind of quite an overarching prominent person in your organization, but that you cast a lot of shadow on others so that they actually can't shine and grow. And so you just because everyone focuses on you, so you need to be careful how you actually move aside, grow other talent, bring people very actively forward, because then, and that's what we find, the business might actually be very much relying on you as an individual. So, and if you might lose interest, you might just kind of break away for other stuff, might be overwhelmed, actually the business is quite vulnerable. If you have a business that is focused on the leadership, decision making, motivating, direction setting, engaging, mobilizing on one individual, which is the drive of the business. So these are kind of 3-4 things that we would see as kind of a challenge for small organizations, entrepreneurs specifically.